Welcome back to In the City. We're going to be looking ahead to facing Bristol City on Monday evening. And we're not joined by any players who've gone one better this week. We've got the gaffer with us. Thanks for coming in, Russell.
Good afternoon, Amy. Good to see you. Yeah, very well. Especially after a win, it's always a little bit better after a victory, especially a home victory.
I bet. Well, we're at that point now, which you asked media and critics and fans to hold off with their judgment. We've gone 12 games. You happy with how you've performed so far this season?
Well, let's talk about the league to start. I think the league's settling down a little bit now after 12 games. It starts to take a little bit of shape. There's room for improvement for us, but I still think we're very competitive. We have been in all our 12 games so far. It's one that's given us a platform at least to push on.
Well, something we've managed to improve is the defensive record. It's been better recently. You spoke to player before the game on Tuesday night and you said you'd be delighted with another clean sheet after the clean sheet at Preston. Does that just touch upon the notion that good teams are built on the back of good defences? Yeah,
no, it's a good point you make. I think if you're going to achieve anything, you've got to be strong. You've got to put your body on the line at the back. You've got to defend that goal with everything. And we've done that. We've been responsible at the back when we've defended. Perhaps sometimes we weren't as responsible as we should have been last season, but certainly, from set play situations, of which Martin Margetson looks at that side along with the keeper, we get that right. Second phase and third phase from those situations as well. I think that's improved. Our concentration's improved from set plays because so many goals in this league are scored from those. And generally, I think players have been more responsible throughout the team in wide areas up the front. We try to defend from the front as well. So I think as units and as a team, we defended a lot better as well in open play.
Right, we're going to go over to Twitter because we ask the fans each week to tweet us in some questions. We've got some for you. We'll start off then with Paul Grono. He is asking, how are we faring against the points targets that you've set for us for this point in the season?
We set ourselves in those blocks, between the international breaks, and up until the last block, we were probably 2 points short of where we wanted to be. But in this little block now, we've started quite well. We've taken 4 from the 6, which is what we wanted from these opening 2 games. So we're possibly 2 points short of where we would like to be, but that can change very quickly over the course of
plenty
a few
of games to go,
yeah.
Of course. Next question coming in from Neil Griffiths. He's asking, are you a little bit disappointed perhaps with your own signings, with Peltier seemingly being the only one who's playing that regularly?
Not really. All those that have come in are really, really good types. That was massively important to the football club at the time when I came in, because we had a large squad, we had small budget to bring in players, but it was important that we brought in the right type of players, and Peltier's proved a big success. Malone has started this season very well. I think our 3 fullbacks, to be honest, Fabio has been magnificent, Peltier's done very well, and Malone, the competition for those places has been very strong. If we move into the midfield, Stewie O'Keefe came on for the first time, but he's a terrific trainer, and he creates competition for places again. Stewie has Revell, as you saw on Tuesday night, absolutely gives everything. He gives 100% and more if he possibly can. So to say, am I disappointed with them? No, not really disappointed with them. Obviously there are still 1 or 2 more to, like the likes of Matt Kennedy, who's still very young and still learning his trade. There's still a lot to come from him. And then of course there's Sadie, who's not played yet, that will come into the reckoning as well.
Our next question coming from Gareth Gardner. Have you ever considered 3 at the back with wing backs with the quality of our centre back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have. Yes. We've looked at and talked about, plan B, even a plan C at times if things changed, to go three at the back. And when we were losing even against Fulham, I don't know whether people remember, we went three at the back. We went 3-4-3, not quite 3-5-2, but we did change in an effort to try and get a goal. So yeah, we would switch. There may be occasions when we was. It's not how we would start by and large this season, because we got a game plan, we'll stick to it. But by the same token, we have a plan B, plan C. We're quite happy to go three at the back. A couple of times in training we have worked on, you know, three at the back, maybe four in midfield and three up front.
There you go. Next question, coming in from Cardiff City Central. Will we see any academy players, or more important, any Welsh players feature in our team in the future?
I hope so. I am taking more than a large interest in the under-21s and Scott more so a little bit in the under-18s, to ensure that, you know, that we are recruiting well and looking at that, and to any of our under-21s. We watch closely, and obviously we've got a couple out on loan at the minute. We are really trying to be proactive in ensuring that they're not just stuck in the under-21s, that they're able to play maybe League One or League Two, get some games under the belt, and to tick a box at that level, and then come back to us and be ready, you know, maybe to then go into our squad or even into the team if they progressed. And it's amazing when they've had that experience out on loan, they sometimes come back a real man, and you think, wow, you know, it's been wonderful experience for him. He may be a great asset for us going further. So if you've noticed, we've got an awful lot of players out there, awful lot that are playing, and we are trying to create a really proactive environment where our young players can go and flourish, not just with the under-21s, but elsewhere before maybe they come into the first team.
All the best for Monday night, Russell. Fingers crossed for the 3 points. Now, Sky Sports Fantasy Football came to the Vale training ground recently, and Nooni Manga and Ben Wilson took part in a two-footed corner challenge. You were there, weren't you, Russell?
I was, yes.
Let's take a look at how the boys did. So Bruno, Nooni and Ben were up for the challenge. You know how it works. Corners from both sides with the aim to score in as few attempts as possible. Hang on, let's just take a moment here to appreciate the Vogue poses. Right, and back to the football. Up first from the right and on the left, and Nooni got us off to the ideal start.
Oh! F***ing first goal! Bleep that out!
Bruno up next.
Oh, unlucky Bruno. Oh, sure. Oh, nearly.
Is that enough for fourth?
Yes!
On the line.
Nah, that was good, that.
Goal line technology confirms it's good. Over to the keeper. Let's see how he does.
This is where it all goes pear-shaped.
Oh, Ben! Oh! See, the wind's picked up a bit. He's playing on the wind.
Yes!
Yes, Ben.
And in on the fourth for Ben too. Nice one, lads. Now over to the left corner for the right. Ben first this time.
What am I doing here? Crumbled.
Short.
You okay?
Yes. Yeah, we'll have that, I think.
5, yeah.
No, Ben. It was 6.
Was that under 10? Come on, Bruno.
Bruno up next.
Don't let the noise put you off. That's the standard, Bruno. All of them.
Yes, Bruno.
Effort, Bruno.
And 4 for him again.
Bigger, Bruno.
And now Craig, can he do it again?
Oh!
3 attempts on the left foot for Nooney.
Sure that was on the line though, that camera.
So the final scores, and in 3rd place, Ben Wilson with 10 attempts. In 2nd, Bruno Manga with 8. And the winner with an impressive 4 attempts off both feet, it's Nooney.
Well done, gents.
Well done, boy.
And then
Well
good
done,
standard,
Bruno.
that boys.
Well done,
Good standard.
Great standard.
Yeah, Mace will be happy with that one, I think.
It was a good 3-1 home win over Ipswich Town for the Academy boys, and it's Millwall away for them next. The development side were also victorious with a 2-0 win over Colchester United on Monday. Their next fixtures against Charlton Athletic on Monday afternoon. This week, Bruno, Ben and Theo joined Cardiff City Academy players in attending an FAW educational event at Cardiff City Stadium in support of the Show Racism the Red Card campaign. August's Club Goal of the Month winner Macaulay Morgan was presented with his trophy at halftime on Tuesday. September's Club Goal of the Month nominations are up and online, and they're waiting for your votes. On Friday, Cardiff City futsal team beat Newport 5-3, and there was a fantastic display of sportsmanship from Josh Mitchell. Cardiff City Football Performance Centres played their first fixtures of the season on Wednesday. Aberdare FPC beat Cowbridge 1-0, and elsewhere the futsal scholars beat Crossy Keeliog. How are you enjoying our half-time activities on the pitch? Well, the winner of Tuesday night's challenge will feature in October's Club Goal of the Month competition, so keep an eye out. Long-term sports journalist Terry Phillips has retired after having spent more than 20 years reporting on Cardiff City. Scott Young, Peter Whittingham and Nathan Blake presented Terry with a Cardiff City shirt at the Media Wales offices. Ken Chu and Steve Borley also acknowledged Terry's commitment to his career at halftime on Tuesday evening. We wish him the very best in the future and a happy retirement.